Hai friends, selamat datang lagi di Tigerly Official Gaming Channel, tempat dimana kita bermain game bersama sampai tamat guys. Nah, kali ini kita akan lanjutkan lagi perjalanan Clive ya guys di Final Fantasy 16. Namun, apabila ini sudah terlalu jauh buat kamu, silahkan cek playlist video yang aku terletak di video ini ya guys, karena itu lengkap dari awal cerita sampai yang sekarang. Nah, tentunya juga kamu bisa bantu untuk subscribe agar channel ini biar bisa tumbuh dan berkembang guys. Thank you untuk support kamu ya, dan tanpa menunggu lama lagi, mari kita lanjutkan bermain game Final Fantasy 16.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just isn't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den. And they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Oke guys, sekarang kita harus bicara sama si Wade ya guys. Intinya sih si Martha ini ngebantuin para refugee ya guys, tapi tempatnya terbatas dan para refugee terus datang ya.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
Jadi setidaknya mereka butuh tempat untuk setidaknya guys si para Wade dan juga para tentara ini bisa untuk istirahat dengan tenang ya guys. Dan Eastpool adalah tempatnya. Namun Eastpool itu sekarang sudah penuh dengan bandit guys. So kita harus drive out the bandit. Dan kita dengarkan saran si Wade dulu ya.
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Oke guys, sekarang tugas kita adalah pergi ke Eastpool ya guys ya. Dan kita cek apakah ada teleport point yang lebih dekat. Dan ternyata ada guys, langsung aja kita teleport ya. Alright guys, ini kita udah sampai ke Eastpool. Dan ya, tempat ini kita harus bebaskan dari bandit ya guys. So, langsung aja kita pergi ke tempat questnya guys. Di atas sini harusnya ada bandit. Nah, ini teman-teman kita ya.
Who the hell are you?
I'm your killer.
You will leave this place or face the
Oh,
consequences.
ada healernya guys. Sorry ya healer. Kita bakar mereka semua guys.
That's the end of that then. Or maybe not.
Lah, ada monster guys.
Doing here doesn't matter. It goes too.
Wow, bisa pakai elemental ya guys. Oke, dia stagger guys, langsung aja ya kita ajar ya. Ternyata ada monster juga guys di tempat ini selain para bandit ya guys. Namanya Two Scoops. Ya monster ini sih udah pernah kita lawan sih guys. Cuma bedanya di namanya aja si Final Fantasy ini sedikit rombak ya. Oke, dia akan serang kita lagi. Ternyata monsternya nggak begitu kuat ya guys. Ini bisa lah kita kill ya.
Nice try.
Oh, kena kita. Oke, dia stagger lagi guys. Kita ajar aja ya. Dan perbedaan level kita dengan dia cukup jauh ya guys. Entah kenapa monster-monster di sini itu mentok levelnya 33 guys. Kita levelnya udah 39 ya. Dan kita bakar aja dia. Oke, one last hit guys.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for Akashic.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road. then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them, and not a single Akashic in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy, especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Kita langsung teleport aja ya guys ya, biar lebih cepat. Nah ini kita udah kembali ya guys, dan kita ingin kasih tahu si Martha bahwa semuanya udah berjalan sesuai rencana dan Eastpool sudah bisa ditinggalin ya guys ya. So dia tinggal kirim aja para bearers untuk tinggal di sana guys.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Eastpool's been in ruins for years, so wonder any of it's still standing. But with a bit of lumber, a lick of paint, and a lot of hard work, they'll make a home of it yet.
Nah, selesai ya guys tugas kita untuk si Martha. Jadi kita udah ngebantuin dia juga ngebuka satu kota lagi namanya Eastpool supaya warga di sana itu bisa tinggal ya guys, dan para pengungsi juga bisa tinggal dengan aman di sana. So, untuk side mission kali ini aku bilang sih kita udah kelar ya guys. Dan kita cek nggak ada tanda lagi side mission yang ada di map ini. Dan kita udah bisa melanjutkan quest kita guys. Langsung ke quest utama kita ya, di The Free Cities on Kanver. Let's continue.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy. Uncle Byron. It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood. And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe! Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Dan ini kita udah megang karakter Clive lagi ya guys. So singkat cerita dia bagi ke 3 kelompok ya guys. Si Mid dan si Gav sama si Uncle Bareng sedang siapin pesawat atau apapun itu untuk kapalnya supaya bisa ngangkut pengungsi. Sedangkan si Joshua dan si Jill itu ke seberang dari river ya guys. Dan dia akan menyelamatkan para orang yang masih ada di sana. Dan kita sama Torgal berdua aja itu mencoba untuk samakan orang di sisi yang berbeda guys. So let's continue ya. Nah ini kita jalan aja pelan-pelan.
Let's find those survivors.
Di sini nggak ada peta yang bisa aku buka ya guys. Jadi aku udah coba tekan tombolnya dan nggak bisa nyala guys. So kita fix ini cuma ada area ini tanpa ada peta. Ya kita keliling seperti biasa aja ya.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Alright. Ini para orc ya guys ya. Cuma level 20 doang loh guys. Kita tuh udah level 39 loh. Oh, dia bisa koin api juga ya. Nice juga sih guys. Oh.
Nice try.
Oke, dia stagger guys. Langsung aja kita bakar ya. Acoustic Controller. Level 33 guys. Dan ya, biasaku juga monster-monster di sini tuh mentok level 33 aja ya guys. Sedangkan kita udah level 39, jadi selisihnya cukup jauh guys. Oh, malah berpose. Ada-ada aja. Oke, level up kita guys, level 40 ya. Nice. Dan jalannya cuma lurus aja ya guys, nggak ada apa-apa di sini. Cuma kaptennya aja level 33 ya guys. Aku cek dulu, nggak ada item juga, kosong, fix ya. Ini ya para penjaganya mati semua guys. Di sini nggak ada item, aman, clear. Cuma ada satu nih guys, itemnya guys. Ya, kita nggak butuh potion malah ya. Tadi kita udah lengkap untuk potion kita. Ini kalau ke atas nggak bisa guys. Oke, nggak ada kotak sama sekali yang bisa kita unlock ya. Cuma bisa maju doang. Ini apa? Oh, oke, we're right. Oh, di belakang guys, casternya ya. Kita serang dulu aja casternya. Wow. Oh, ini casternya lagi. Oke, casternya udah take down semua ya guys. Oke, kita serang casternya dulu guys. Aduh. Gila. Sabetan pedang si Clive bisa langsung ngemecahin defense yang udah pakai mantra ya guys. Oke, ini mereka udah mati. Oh, casternya masih hidup guys. Kita harus kill casternya dulu. Oke. Oh, you damn it. Come here. Habis, mati semua. Masih ada.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Royal Army-nya juga nggak ada ya. Kalau aku ingat terakhir itu guys, si Barnabas yang pemilik dari Icon Odin itu nyerang the table ya guys, the round table. Dan ya aku rasa penjaga-penjaga di sini udah pada mati juga ya. Ini ada item, kita ambil dulu guys. Oke, kayaknya udah semuanya kita ambil ya. Nggak ada apa-apa lagi yang tersisa di sini. So, kita langsung maju aja guys. Aku rasa ini ya pintu di depannya kita harus buka. kita unlock ya. Area kosong. Biasanya ada lawan sih kalau area kosong begini. Kita ambil dulu aja guys, item-item. Dapetin Sharp Fang. Ini ada jalan? Tidak ada. Akhirnya guys ada kotak ya, 1. Udah gitu doang, nggak ada apapun lagi di sini. Ini keblokir, jadi kita harus jalan ke sini nih guys. So kita nggak ada lihat tanda kehidupan ya satupun di sini. Apa itu? Wah ada. Buset. Nggak mempan guys, kita pakai itu ya guys. Gila, nggak kelihatan dia nyerangnya tadi. Oke, langsung aja. Sial. Si gendut ini. Cukup kuat ya guys defense-nya ya. Ini kita udah baca berkali-kali dan ternyata baru sepertiga aja yang kita kuras hit point-nya guys. Tadi udah recover lagi si gendut ini. Kita menghindar dulu aja. Udah gitu doang. Awas Clive. Lama banget diputar-putar senjatanya. Kita bakar aja guys, kita bakar, suruh dia datang sini. Nyeruduk lagi kayak banteng beneran ya. Ini si gendut parah banget sih. Oke. Tiger guys, kita langsung ngajar aja ya. Lumayan kuat defense-nya ya. Tapi bisa lah kita kalahkan dia guys. Level kita udah level 40 kok ini. Tinggal doang senjatanya guys. Mayatnya udah hancur ya. Oke, kita dapat magic S. Kita keliling dulu area ini, kita liatin. Cuma itu aja, nggak ada apapun lagi di sini. Dapatin potion 1 ya guys. Dan ya potion kita kembali utuh, jadi 6. Cuma kepake 1 sih guys lawan si gendut tadi. Betul lagi. Ya ampun. Kita langsung hajar guys ke tengah. Ayo sini. Bravery ya. Oh iya. Oh, magician. Oke, berhasil kita kalahin guys. Oke, potion kita full. Nah, ada kotak lagi guys, 1 ya. 2000 gil, lumayan. Tapi kalau bicara soal gil, aku hampir jarang banget belanja ya guys. Kecuali ini beli potion, tapi itu pun hitungannya cuma beberapa aja. Ini kita keliling-keliling begini supaya ngeliatin ya guys, apakah ada kotak lagi atau enggak ya. Ya, sejauh mata memandang udah nggak ada apa-apa lagi guys. Kita maju aja ya. Kita buka guys pintunya.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Alright. Nah, gede-gede ya. Ini bakal sulit ya guys. Monsternya udah level 33 semua di sini. Bisa mati dengan sendirinya ya guys, kena api ini. Wow, Orchis Warlord guys. Kasih api dulu ya. Oh, oh, nice juga. Dia menghilang guys, dia menghilang guys. Oke. Oh. Dia akan tiba menyerang lagi. Oke, dia stagger ya guys. Buset. Buset. Ah, kena semua kita guys. Ah, shit. Oh, tadi kita kena itu ya guys. Oke, dia stagger lagi. Oh, kalau kita kena berabe tuh guys. Ah, udah. Itu dong.
Where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Oke, kata si Clive mungkin masih ada survivor ya guys di sini. So, kita akan coba aja lihat apa benar masih ada atau enggak ya. Kita ambil dulu guys beberapa item ya. Oke, high potion kita udah mentok full. Di sini ada satu peti aja. Oke, the favor of light. Di atas ada item lagi satu guys. Kita petin potion ya. Nah, kita coba lihat ya. Kita buka pintunya.
Where are they?
Ini kayaknya battle sih guys. Area segede ini nggak mungkin nggak ada enemy. Baru juga dibilang ya.
These creatures. Does Ultimus reach extend this far. What the hell is going on here?
Habis. Masih ada. Kita mangkal aja guys, begini doang. Kalah. Oh, masih ada lagi ya.
Where is your master? What does he want?
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not.
Ha, berasa lawan Power Ranger guys.
As long as you don't hold back.
Oh, itu kombonya. Nah, gantian. Hilang, kasih combo lagi. Dah. Nih, gantian. Ah. Max. 2, 3, 4. Too slow. Sleipnir. Hop. Oke. Too slow. Ah, kecepatan kita menghindarnya guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, gitu doang. Dia stacker, dia malah ketawa loh guys. Bener-bener agak sedikit pound snap lawan kita yang satu ini ya. Tapi ya sejauh ini serangannya lumayan sih guys. Dan hit point-nya dia kita lihat ya, banyak ya hit point-nya dia. Oke, dia akan recovery.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
Oh, dia pakai gumir sekarang, guys. Oh, kita kena ya. Nice juga kamu. Kalau udah ketahuan kombonya jadi gampang ya, guys. Kita menghindar aja, terus dia akan tusuk. Oke, dia stagger lagi. Kita ajar terus, guys.
Seldom enough, would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
Waduh.
Too slow. Too slow.
Lumayan ya. Aduh.
Let's try. Too slow.
Enjoying yourself?
Udah gitu doang. Ketawa lagi dia, guys. Setiap dia hacker dia malah ketawa ya. Agak sedikit-dikit psycho orangnya, guys.
Slow.
Come here. Selesai, kita kalahkan dia guys. Sleipnir slain ya. Alat juga sih guys.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, Of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
And that's it ya guys, untuk video kali ini kita lihat cutscene-nya begitu panjang ya guys. Dan ternyata si Jill dibawa oleh The King Barnabas guys. So, kita akan melakukan perjalanan untuk menyelamatkan Jill tentunya ya guys ya. Dan ini akan kita temukan di chapter berikutnya. So, jangan lupa juga dibantu untuk subscribe ya guys, agar kamu tidak ketinggalan update berikutnya. Thank you untuk support kamu ya. See you at the next chapter. Stay gaming and stay happy.